What is up, YouTubes? Mountain Man Magic. Now, Wizards has made some pretty significant announcements over the last couple weeks, and I think they're tied in and at least somewhat connected to why a lot of people appear to be unhappy about Commander 2018. So I'm going to talk about those current events, those current releases, and how they're connected to the latest product. Let's get into it. The first announcement was how Wizards is removing their direct sales channel. Now, to most people, most retailers, this may not actually mean anything. They probably already go through a distributor. But from here on out, as of the end of August, every retailer of MTG products has to go through a distributor, which seems pretty straightforward. Wizards has so many resources. They want to move away from the direct sales channel and move those resources into helping support their WPN stores, giving every store a direct contact. That kind of stuff seems straightforward. That seems great. Happy to hear that. However, there is an issue because rumors started coming out from people with contacts with big distributors and bigger stores that Wizards was increasing the price of a booster box to their distributors. But the sentiment was also that the $3.99 MSRP for a booster pack was staying the same. So what this means is the distributor, their prices are increasing. They're going to pass that on to the LGS, I would imagine. But the LGS doesn't really have that wiggle room to increase the price to us. And I can see how Wizards themselves are between a rock and a hard place. Their costs are going up, so they have to bring more revenue in, but they also don't want to push away consumers or make it harder for the LGS or distributors to operate. So it's a really tough balancing act. So if their goal is to hopefully not make any too massive of change to any part of the supply chain, I can see them moving in this direction and keeping the MSRP of the booster pack what it is to shield us, the consumer, for as long as possible. It just appears to me that based on these rumors and the reports that have come out that the LGS is the one that's going to take the brunt of the hit. But wait, I do think Wizards has then followed it up with something pretty clever because they've realized we need to give something back to them. Insert announcement 2. Wizards will now allow an LGS to sell alcohol and run age-restricted events like 21 and over events, so you can have some brews with your brews, play in your home brews. Yes, I am ready for the onslaught of puns of LGSs changing their names to home brews or drafts and stuff. This, I think, is awesome. Now, granted, PPTQs and that kind of stuff, yeah, that's all age welcome, no alcohol, those aren't changing. But an LGS now has the ability to run an event that is specific to their player base, their community. And I think that is just all in all awesome. And I think these two announcements were made so closely together simply because if there is a price increase, the LGS ends up being the one that takes the brunt of that hit. Wizards has identified, hey, we're going to give you something back. You can now run age-restricted events. Alcohol is okay wherever you're allowed to do that kind of thing. Run with it. Best of luck. But where does Commander 2018 fall in with this? I think it's pretty simple, and it's just Wizards' costs have gone up, thus the price of their products are going up as well. And prices going up is bad news, and to counteract bad news, you usually run with hype. And instead of Wizards just saying, look, our prices have gone up, they went with the route of prices are going up because we're increasing the power level. We're trying to add new value to these existing products that we've released before. And then spoilers were done, and it wasn't great. Now, I do want to be clear in saying that I don't think there's some perfect answer that makes everyone happy, because it's just not fun. When you're delivering bad news, it's not fun. So if prices are going up, if Wizards is really feeling the pinch now, especially being, under Hasbro's umbrella, it's tough on them, and they've got to make a lot of tough decisions. Just don't build me up to let me down. That's what I'm getting at. And I want my excitement for the new sets to be genuine and to be reflective of the latest product. And sometimes it is, but I just hope that it's not a consistent thing where you look back and the hype just ends up being fluff or not reflective of the end result. Let's wrap this up. LGS's costs may be going up, so do try and support them as much as you can. You can look forward to potentially age-restricted and age-specific events that best suit your player community that you have. That's awesome. And if you're a Commander player and you're disappointed by the latest set, I'm sorry. I hope the next one's better, but I think it just has to do with costs going up and Wizards still working on how to best handle that message. But that's going to do it for me. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you thought of the video. Hit the thumbs up or thumbs down if you just didn't like it at all. That's fine. Either way, I appreciate you watching. I hope you're having a good day. We'll see you in the next video. Peace. Welcome to Homebrew, home of the jankiest decks and the tastiest crafts. We got 3 new bears on tap. We got the untapped, you know what I mean? That's pretty funny right there. We got the blue is for noobs, because it is. And then we even got the bolt the bird, because you got to bolt that bird. You know what I mean, man? We even got, you buy a 6-pack, get a free booster pack, enter a tournament, get a free drink ticket. Pretty great. What do you want to do? I just want to draft. Do you have drafts? Oh, drafts, man. We got plenty of drafts. We got the I Love Bears. Some people just call it vanilla, because they love vanilla. It passed the vanilla test. You know what I mean, man? We even got power creep. A lot of people have been talking about power creep. Some like it, some don't. Some are pretty upset about it. But overall, it's a pretty flavorful bunch. I'll just try one of those Warburg specials. That sounds pretty good.